These are pretty grim times we're living in, and we all need a bit of a laugh, especially children. They need to have a laugh, they need jokes and all that kind of thing. It's absolutely massive. But how on earth can you do funny Zoom games? Well, you come to the right place. I'm going to show you. I've got the 7 funniest games that I've tried out on Zoom. These are great for children of all ages. So yeah, let's dive in. Game number 1 is the Joey TRIBBIANI game. There's an episode in Friends where Joey and Chandler have a big bust up about something. I can't quite remember exactly what the argument is about. But anyway, the episode kind of escalates. And in the end, Joey puts on all of Chandler's clothes, every single one. That is basically the idea behind this game. There's 2 ways of playing it. Number 1 is you just have about 10 minutes and you just say to the children, put on every single piece of clothing you possibly can in that time. The other way is doing it as a bit of a time challenge. Have a minute or 2 minutes. They've got to put on as many pieces of clothing as they can. Ready, steady, go. You can put your own clothing on. You can put your sisters. You can put your brothers on. You can put your mum's clothes on, your grand's, any of that kind of stuff. Silly costumes, funny, noses, hair, all that kind of stuff. Make yourself look as ridiculous as you can. Here we go. I'm going to give it a go now. Okay, I've got a selection of clothes here. Wish me luck. Here we go. There you go, you get the idea of that. I could have gone much longer there, but I've got a good selection on. A few of my own clothes, a few of my wife's clothes, and it's all a happy day. If you're liking that game and think that will work well for you, then do hit that like button under this video. Give it a little dink, a little boop, the like button. That'd be a fantastic thing. That really helps me spread these games to a wider audience. And why not subscribe? Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Games like this every single week. Great if you're a teacher, a parent, work with any age of children. Subscribe and hit the bell. Lots more games to come though, so let's have a look at some more. Next game is Figure of Eights. This could be done really seriously, in fairness. You could all have super serious faces and be doing the figure of eights with a serious face, a bit like all that kind of stuff. But I've just found from practice, when the children do it, they find it really, really funny. And it's good also for thinking and moving and all that kind of stuff as well. Basically, the idea of the game is that you are going to make a figure of 8 with some part of your body. And you can be as imaginative as you want. Something really simple is something like a finger. You just do a figure of 8 with your finger. You could do it with your elbow. A little bit trickier. You could do it with your nose. And all that kind of stuff. You can just lead them for a bit and get them all to have a go, but getting them to be imaginative is really good as well. They can use all sorts of different bits of their body. Their knees, their feet, toes, you name it. Give it a whirl and see how they get on. Next is the lizard game. The idea of this one person is on, they're going to be the detective. The detective is going to close their eyes really, really tight so they can't see. Then you are going to, as the adult, hold up the name of someone that's going to be the lizard. So, a bit like this. The idea of holding the name up is you can't say it because the detective's going to hear it. So just hold the name up, that person knows they are the lizard. Then the detective opens her eyes. The idea of this one is a lizard is going to do a very quick sticking the tongue out like a lizard. Just a little cheeky one as a way to go, a bit like. They have to do it about once every 10 seconds. That's all it is to the game. Everyone's just going to be sat there looking straight at the camera. The detective's eyes are going to be on them, but one person is going to be going like this. Who is the lizard? That is the challenge. Next game is draw a picture with eyes closed. You probably get the idea of this one. One person is going to be on, and they are going to quite literally draw a picture with their eyes closed. It's a bit like Pictionary, this one. Everyone else is going to try and guess what they are drawing. You can have a bit of a theme. They could be drawing a film, or they could be drawing a character from a book or a movie or something, or they might be drawing a song, whatever it is. With the very young children, you could do it much simpler. You could do something like that person drawing an animal, or they're drawing a vehicle or something, and just keep it super simple. And it just really is as simple as that. I'm going to have a go here. I'm going to draw a film. There we go. If you think you know what that film is, put it in the comments below. I'm saying nothing. Next game is No Mat Twister. Basically, I did this one person is on again. They're going to be giving instructions to everyone else. It's a bit like Twister, but there's no mat involved. Everyone's just going to be standing in front of their Zoom screen, and the person who's on is going to be saying things like, put one arm up in the air. Pat your shoulder with your other arm. Stand on one leg. Hop 3 times. And all that kind of thing. And you just try and get it as tricky as you possibly can. People will be falling over, all be laughing, it will all be a happy day. Next game is kind of ironic for a funny Zoom games video, but it's a can't laugh challenge. The idea of this one player is on, everyone else is looking at the Zoom screen. That one person that's on is going to be trying to make them laugh. They're going to be doing whatever they can. And the other people, their big challenge, you cannot laugh. If you laugh, you are out. Some good tricks to this one: telling all your best jokes, doing a funny face. I used to have a face I used to do when I was young, which I probably haven't done for years in fairness, where I try and look a bit like a lizard, and that did it. Let's see if I can still do it. Basically about that. My face used to stretch a bit further in the old days, but it's not a disaster. Just whatever funny face you can do a bit of that. Silly noises as well is another good one. That gets lots of kids laughing. Silly noises, silly jokes, silly faces. If you laugh, you're out. At the end there'll be a champion with a kind of stony face. A stony faced champion. Could it be you? Next game is draw something on your head. Not simple, this one. If you've got something like a board, that is quite a good thing to use. You can also use something like a piece of paper. Just don't use any super sharp pencils. That could be super painful, so just avoid that one. But anyway, what you do basically is the children are going to try and draw something on their heads. It really is as simple as that. You can have a theme. It could be something like, you know, draw a vehicle or draw a transformer or something. Or it could be a picture they're going to draw and everyone else is going to try and guess what it is. Let me have a quick go at this. Answers on a postcard. What do you think this one is? We all need a bit of a laugh. We need to let it all out. We need to have a break and all that kind of stuff. And that is exactly what these games are all about. Good luck if you try any of these out. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you do like it. And also another video of mine that you'll really enjoy is my best PE games for Zoom. Lots and lots of exciting physical games that get children moving and active and on the spot and having fun. So check that one out. There'll be a link. It'll be coming up onto the screen here. So check that one out. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.